against them in that situation. So if they can get that rolling early, if they can get the pistol now and convert it to a couple of rounds, they might put themselves in an okay situation.
A hot start would be great. I mean, if you're ENCE and you're looking at this Cloud9 defense, you're just saying, hey man, if we can get like 3-4 rounds on the board early before Cloud9's really able to engage and get going, we give ourselves some space. We give ourselves a chance to maybe only scrape together 1 or 2 more for the rest of the half. This is going to be so difficult. All 5 players from ENCE outside of the B bomb site. 2 smokes, a Molotov, and Dooley's on defense. Shiro in the cubby with the double pistols.
The helicopter cam showing us what's going on from above. Enters. Tries to smoke block, can't do it. Dooley popping out. Shiro gets one with it, but down he goes. Enters is able to trade. He falls back inside smoke, takes damage. He'll go to 9 HP, but Nathany is on time. Forget the 9s. He's in the right spot always. As he pops out, drops ball, turns it around, and punches Madden right in the face to shut the round down.
There's the impact from the in-game leader, Nathany with a triple kill. I mean, great play. Shiro getting aggressive on the ramp. Enters adds 1 in, and so Nathany's able to slide into position behind the pillar without anyone from ENCE realizing it. They think everyone's blocked off by the smokes. They were wrong. 1-0.
Rotation out of spawn from ENCE this time is heavily favored toward the B side of the map. Already through the gateway. And looking to push potentially into jungle and cave. The closest quarter combat that they can be. The CQB with the pistols to try and overwhelm the defense.
Good luck with that. Hobbit and Exile sliding into position in middle. Fast flanks are going to be available for Cloud9 if they ever get in any kind of trouble. No Molotov to flush Inters out of the cubby like they did to Shiro in the pistol round. They're going to have to brute force their way in. Plenty of smokes all over the place.
Inters is waiting as well in that smoke. They've not cleared it. They're considering it. Madden's looking. They'll get a bomb plant down this time at least, but now they have no idea. They've given up on the thought because why wouldn't he have gone out to deny the bomb plant? Shiro's going to take aggression as well. Madden's still staring though. He's suspicious, but he's looked away exactly when he shouldn't have. The timing for Inters is perfect, and out they come to overwhelm a post-plant setup with little weaponry to try and now fight at range, and they're already on the diffuser. They'll just push the 2 remaining T's back. Snappy does what he can. It's not much. 2-0 Cloud9.
Not a bad idea from ENCE. Smokes all over the bomb site to mask everything. A plant in the front of the bomb site, exposed to the ramp as well, but they get none of the kills once the smoke clears. Cloud9 just too damn good. 2-0.
Still though, they'll scrap together some weapons, trying to limit Cloud9 early, but an aggressive purchase, it has to be said, considering the situation. But with that bomb plant down, they'll be able to buy in the next one, so they might as well try with these Galils. Forward already of Flames, though. Madden's made a stance. He's made a statement, but he's making a lot of noise now as well. And that will have been heard from Donut, so Hobbit's going to be calling this, and Shiro is awareness, backing off not to be caught out by it.
Again, it's all down to that smoke clearing, the plays that want to be made. And all again, it's down to the B bomb site. ENCE, rinse and repeat. Inters, the only defender here. Nathany is actually committed towards middle, so Inters has to play this passively. Access to the B bomb site for ENCE. They're going to be coming in. That's an important kill. Madden goes down. Oh, another one even blind. Inters couldn't connect with the final shots, but Hades is brought so low. He's going to turn the corner. He gets blind, and there we go. 2-man advantage.
Off from Dia. Stack instead though at the stairs. Once again, bomb down. So the money objective of the round done at least. Patience though from Cloud9, not wanting to overextend on this retake. Be quick though. Can't play. Exile does at least get one back. Shiro as well. They've got to get to this bomb. Dia's the only one left. Could still be a problem. Not at all. They're going to spray through and make no mistake on it. Someone's got to buy a kit in the next round because this doesn't need to be this close.
It's all good. What a retake. Cloud9, I mean, playing retake, giving up the bomb site, letting them have the plant essentially, and only losing the 1 player. Snacks could only get the kill on Nathany, and that's it. They come in like a storm afterwards. But with these buys, with these repeated buys, ENCE can continue to just invest in the rounds. Planted round 2, planted round 3, both of them diffused. AKs and Galils picked up for ENCE.
That's the response then, as the pace slowed or increased? It seems to be roughly about the same, though, as once more they go for Jaguar early.
Conversation on the desk before overpass was lacking the impact of Spinks and the important role that he plays on that map. Well, on this map, too, in middle, Spinks has been a monster for ENCE. Snacks is going to have to see if he can replicate the success he's been having throughout this year on Ancient. Him and Diha working in tandem. Snacks looking for any information, cautiously starting to get a bit more aggressive.
Anthony still trying to spot down the ramp as well. Hades that could spot him. Sees nothing over. Goes wide, not knowing that there's two there, and no time to trade. Because Inter's is far enough up the ramp, he can sneak back around the corner before the response comes in. So it stays to a 4-on-4, 50 seconds. And they need some control on the ENCE side right now.
That's huge. That's a big-time kill. That might actually pull Inters away. Definitely shifting Shiro out, but he knows he's still outside the B. Bomb site return spam. That's great on a snappy, down very low, 19 HP. But still, Shiro and Inters are going to have to back off the initial defense. Again, a retake at this B bomb site, and ENCE is going to stroll in behind the smokes. Oh, through the smoke. Maybe. Through the smoke, Inters almost got it.
Almost got it because it was the pillar that saved Snappy, but the shot back from Dia is even just as good to find Shiro on the other side. So ENCE may have just forced the situation to be considered incomplete because it's a save from Cloud9. They back off. It's going to go 3-1. And they do it on a gun round, which is encouraging and positive against a very, very remarkable C9 defense.
Yeah, good pick from Snacks over towards middle as well. That really forced the B defense to kind of shift away from trying to hold on to the bomb site. Mid-round push down the B ramp didn't work either for Cloud9. So Inters and Axel going to hold on to the guns. ENCE is going to be on the board early. It's 3-1.
They've got the M4 picked up for Snappy as well, so it's a full arsenal of primary weapons. Take a look inside of the arena and what everyone here in Dallas sees. Snacks looking a bit confident in this one as well. Again, trying to find that early position. He's been getting into that cave pretty frequently.
Round 5. Up in the hands of Shiro. Nappy and Inters want to get aggressive right out of the gate. Previously it was a mid-round push, but with this deep smoke, they're taking control right now. No access to this lane. ENCE, big kill from Exile.
Flash is high. Snappy's got an open sight.
Oh, okay.
This is wide open. They've already rotated over to CT. That fake has worked. What an over-rotation from Cloud9.
Yeah, especially considering Exile got the kill at range. They just had no more information. They might actually want to try and save this again. Nafany could force his way through the smoke. That's not going to work. Snappy holding it. Time to bail out. You're exactly right. Pull the ripcord. Save the weapons.
Oh no, they're even missing the shots now. Hobbit, who's been so hot in the first 2 games. A little lackluster in that situation, and Dia steps out to take him down, his 3rd kill, make it now a 4th as he gets Inters. Not only have they over-rotated, they've overextended in the save because now they're going to be scrapping for cash. Shiro still holding on to the AWP at least, but Snappy is hot on his heels. Bates, nope, can't get the shot off of him, but knows where he is. Smoke instead, and he's forced back into Donut. They all have nades out. If they had the guns at the ready, they might have been able to do something, as even Hades tries to spam to the corner. He'll survive with the up and just barely survive at that.
What's the call from Cloud9? This might be an early timeout from the defense because their money is on the ropes. It's right at the edge of what is possible to go for a full investment. They can get what Inters and Nafany can each have a rifle. Exile and Hobbit just stuck around 2,400. I wonder what the call was to shift this entire defense over to that side of the map. Massive over-rotation, and ENCE sensed it immediately.
It's so, yeah, I mean, they walked right in. No utility, no contact, nothing. It was a clean call, but it's so weird to over-rotate as well toward the A side of the map because that's where you have to use so much utility as the T's to cover off CT connector, to cover off Temple, to cover off Donut. You normally have a better chance as the defenders, even with less numbers. So that was a peculiar rotation for sure.
Yeah, maybe a bit of mistake, a small mistake from the Cloud9 defense that had huge consequences. ENCE on the verge of tying things up.
Standard Molotovs thrown at middle, so Dia can't come through. Hobbit's going to extinguish those now and actually give himself a bit of coverage from smoke, a nade, maybe even push further forward if they want to try and take over the boxes position, and it looks like With 2 players now in middle, 3 players in fact in middle. They could do exactly that, but they're gonna do it with a boost rather than a push. And ENCE knows there's one close, but not close enough to capitalize because the steps outside of the cave have been on his left, so not closer to the mid side.
That's a lot of resources in middle though for Cloud9. Gonna put a lot of faith in Nafany and ENCE. Nafany's the only one in front of the smokes as well. He's gonna challenge out in the open. First headshot is his. He's gonna stand tall against the wall. Can't do anything else. Shiro got one towards middle. And now the defense is scrambling to recover, but ENCE should be able to at least get the bomb down.
Bomb has been planted.
Made deep. ENCE backs off smoke. Alvin wants in. He's cleared the wall. He knows there's going to be a repeat, but Shiro's there to trade it. So even though he goes down, they've got it limited to just Snappy, and he's going to get aggressive because he has to. No choice, wants to isolate one-on-ones, but he's picked the wrong one. Shiro nails him, and it's now Cloud9 with a 4th.
Triple kill from Shiro with the op. The pick in mid, the trade off Hobbit's death, and that final kill right there. Well struck, and that's the op that they almost took away from at the end of last round. They were just narrowly missed the opportunity to remove the AWP from the hands of Cloud9, and it punishes them in the next round, punishes them for that failure.
Crowd still very much on the C9 side, and ENCE have to deal with that. They've normally been just by the easy for ENCE, the song in the game, the memes. ENCE has normally had a good crowd behind them in most stadiums, so this is unknown territory to them as well.
Yeah, they do really have a strong fan base that follows them around, but definitely swallowed up by the Cloud9 section. Another timeout taken and gone by. Freeze time dwindling in round 7. ENCE with their final investment before they run out of funds. 4-2 in the favor of Cloud9. 2-0 in the favor of Cloud9 and maps overall in this grand final best of 5. ENCE must have this map.
Absolutely. Heck of an effort for them with a stand-in as well, replacing a guy like Spinks who's been so impressive, but that doesn't matter right now. You've got to play with what's in front of you, and what's in front of them is a few kills, and maybe more as they touch each other inside of the smoke, and Nafany defends himself first to take down Madden.
Oh, Shiro picked up by Hades, and now they have a player boxed in at ramp. Nafany knows he can't fall back. He knows there's no retreat, but Diha's got the bomb, and he's completely disconnected from the rest of his team. He has no access either. Hades just has to hold on to this bomb site. This duel between Nafany and Diha is everything. This chess match.
Oh, not the flash he was looking for. Nafany takes out Diha. The crowd couldn't sense which way that battle was going to go, but Snax looking, he's so good at that. Axile, right place to cut him off. It's down to Hades. The aforementioned Axile, and it's 30 HP Nafany, and Hades rotating back around is going to be heard in these positions because it's perfectly on the utility, can't hit the shot, tried to swing it, couldn't do it. Nafany gets another for Cloud9.
A good call from Hades, though. He had to go for that 1v1. He knew exactly where Nafany was, and he had to get there before Axile was able to rotate over and provide support. It just slips away again for ENCE. Madden able to get one, but not the second. Couldn't find him inside of the smoke. Just thought he was stuck on something. It's Nafany to recover. And obviously, Diha's so disconnected. This was the big fight. Right at the end, Hades goes down. 5-2. ENCE by everything they possibly can. MAC-10s, fast-paced, B-bomb site, flames in their way. ENCE and Nafany in their way, but they passed the first test. Flying colors, flying MAC-10. And Snax is even able to wrap around. He's got good control.
Bomb has been planted.
Snax playing back through the smoke as well, making sure no one's going to push into it. Bomb continues to tick, and Shiro gets only one kill back, but ENCE is burned. Shiro swings, though he finds Snax, baits a shot into the smoke. He's trying to pull them forward. He wants the aggression because his teammate's there to support with the rifle, but they're going to lose out on it as Diha doubles with a Tech 9, and Axile in a 1-on-3 has no chance back in.
ENCE has been so good in these rounds. This is one of their main strengths, the scrappy buys, the MAC-10s and Tech 9s. Able to make it work, able to get up in the face of Cloud9, and this time there's no chance for a retake. Axile, a fighting retreat. They're hunting him down. They want to take this last AK-47 away. And actually, oh, he wants some kills at the end. He's going to lose everything. Hades and Diha survive. Double kill on Diha with the Tech 9. And finally, they've done it. Finally, they've broken Cloud9, no money for the CT side, and ENCE can find a way to equalize.
Absolutely, they can pull this in right now. Great round from Diha, goes to the Tech 9 at that range. That was so fast on Shiro. And Shiro was looking to try and get the players to bait into that smoke, as we said, because Hobbit was there to hold, but almost forgot about the fact that he was going to be peeked from in the sight.
And Cloud9's been playing this B defense mostly with just 2 players, so I mean, that kind of a fast tactic, ENCE has gone back to it a number of times in this half, and it's starting to pay off. They're starting to batter it down. It's Cloud9's turn to invest everything they can into things. M4 on Exile, FAMAS on Shiro, pistols on the other 3, no kits.
Molotov down to prevent the push in toward Donut this time, so ENCE might be trying to capitalize on A. Strong defense there, but they're already out from the halls. They know that Donut's not going to be a problem in reverse. They need to just clear it from the front side, but they can't do that. Exile with 2. Snappy's going to arrive, but he's late, and he's stuck in a crossfire. Good read from C9. ENCE knew exactly what they wanted from the round, but they were not anticipating such a strong presence on that side of the map.
Absolute disaster for ENCE right when they have a chance to get into this game and close the gap and actually start reaching towards 4 or 5 rounds. Cloud9 stop him cold with a 5-7. At least Hades has the bomb, but a 1v4 in over a minute. He's boxed in, and he knows it. He can sense it.
Hades, anything at all. Has bomb on his back, remember, 52 seconds, but as you say, completely boxed in. He knows that as well, so he has to do something to get out of this situation. Sees it, baits it, oh my God, he hit that no-scope. Shut down immediately after though, but that was a heck of a shot. And that man's nipples are on fire.
Nice tassels. 6-3. Usually got to pay for that kind of a look.
Not here in Dallas, baby.
3-round lead for Cloud9's defense. A pair of AK-47s. Those Tech 9s back in action for ENCE. This hasn't been very default heavy. These have been calls out of spawn, trying to hit and trying to be effective on the extremities of the map, and you have to imagine that game plan, part of it is missing Spinks in middle. Snacks has been an admirable stand-in, but so hard to replicate the things that Spinks does on this map.
15 kills for Shiro right now. He's doubled everybody else in the server, but he's gone this round. Madden with a great opening. Nafany to step up and stand tall in the loss of his teammate. He'll go on to the AWP, in fact, so he's directly going to try and play as Shiro does in this round. D is still holding for a flank as well. He's uncertain as to where the presence is on that side.
Let's see if Nafany can take this with the ult. Good shot, nice and easy. Snacks crouches into it, almost got the other one. Around the edge of the smoke, Snappy flirting with death. Looking for the repeat, that's not gonna come. And once again, ENCE is just forced away. They've got D in a decent position up in mid. At the top of the stairs. He's only got a Tech 9 though, he cannot create. He has to capitalize on what his teammates can provide.
And he's still looking through the gap. He saw it. He got dinked out, though. Tags go both directions on it. He was dinked through the box, though, at range from a pistol. It doesn't do too much damage onto him. But he knows he's in trouble because they're going to push both sides. 5-7 instead. Still, they want to go through the smokes. And they're going to get in close. Nafany, oh my God. Picking up the op, and he does exactly what Shiro does well with it. Hobbit's going to close it. That was incredible.
Quad kill for Nafany picking up the op. Those guys can't believe it. ENCE can't believe it. Knocked bat yet again.
That's crazy. He threw the nade, and we could already see him. Yeah, exactly. He was coming through the smoke. Gun wasn't even out, and he still gets it. That's a panic click almost.
Not even
no mistake.
Not even known for his opping either, but remember, he had that incredible 1v3 on Inferno earlier in the series where he hit a pretty crazy no-scope as well. Wild stuff. 4-round lead. All right, another B-rush. It's worked a couple times for ENCE. Excuse me, not a B-rush. They do shift to the left towards Jaguar into the cave. Not slowing down quite yet. There's 3 players here, but again, they're passive. Nafany's gonna be first contact, M4 in hand, but slips behind the smoke, boosted up over the top. I don't think he can stop the plant. He might be able to. The hip is sticking out wide. Good kill from Snacks.
A little closer than they were ready for and trying to go for that predictable pattern spray beside the pillar. And that's a kit down at least, but they've all got one other than Hobbit, so it shouldn't be too consequential if they do want to go for this, and they might. They're sneaking in. Again, they're going to give that wall away. The pillar player, Dia, not looking the right direction, allows access. Clean kill, and Axile's not done there, but watch the flank. Oh, Snappy, he just needs them to get held up. He just needs space and time bought for him. He's gotten it, but the smoke down, and they're already on the defuse. I mentioned kits. It's going to matter now. They might be done. He's going to go in. He's going to spar off. He can't find the kill. Shiro holds it. Cloud9 get the round.
I cannot believe how good Cloud9's retakes have been on this B bomb site, because ENCE is more than happy to keep taking this space. They keep encountering a passive retake defense, and they're more than happy to move in with utility and get that plan and play the post plan. But Cloud9 has just been incredible each and every time. 5-round lead. You'd think surely one of those would be converted.
It's close in so many situations. I mean, even this, him running through, he hits the right kill there.
Yeah, he gets that kill on Shiro quickly in the first couple bullets. He'll be able to have a shot at the diffuser. Timeout taken by ENCE, talking things over. They have to prevent themselves from getting buried in this first half. They're not in a horrible position. 4 rounds left for ENCE to scrape together whatever they possibly can.
Quiet from Saw as Snappy will get vocal. Snacks trying to soak it all in. Yeah, there's a throwback. The Virtus Pro we all knew and loved.
Madden, the challenge. Oh, spots a blind Hobbit, spots a blind Exile. 5 HP, oh, that's it. No, what?
Where did that go? Oh, it hit the clip. It hit the one step in the middle position. That's so unfortunate, because that was an easy kill for him. Inters turns around and gets it back. Exile will survive on 5, and then go back over toward A. Snacks to start it. Shiro above, though. Look at the HP on Snacks. He's trying to use the boxes to cover him. Doesn't want to bait them into one-on-ones this time, does he? Because he's trying to just stay alive. Bomb dropped behind, and Shiro seeking any information. Inters gets it instead. Backside of Donut. And he's on 2, but it is the op. So he's still deadly from this position if they overextend and overpeak.
It has to be Snappy. Oh, he's picked up by Inters. That's so unfortunate. And Hades was brought down low, as you said, from the hot hand of Shiro. A great standing tall defense behind the default boxes. 9-3, Cloud9 extend the lead, and ENCE still not able to find any consistent answer. So many plants in this game. 8 times ENCE has gotten into the bomb sites and planted the bomb. Only 3 of them converted into explosions in round wins.
Flash goes high. Smokes deep as well for Cloud9. Looked like there might be some pace to the play from ENCE, but a self-thrown Molotov not to allow them to peek, and Nafany still does. Inters has walked out. They've set the trap, and they've sprung it down hard. A snap clean on the legs. That'll take ENCE out from under them, and just Snacks now on 16, 15, 10. Count it down. It doesn't matter. He's going to go out to Hobbit sooner or later, and Nafany's still in position. Clean, concise, and it's 10 for Cloud9.
This Cloud9 team, they're not losing the grand final. They're not losing a map. This Cloud9 team is way too strong, and they're feeling it at the moment. Whether they go passive or aggressive, they're finding success all over the place. And you've got to be stumped right now if you're Snappy, if you're Saw, if you're ENCE.
And another team that, again, last year, not even on anyone's radar. Kings of Tier 2, I think Maui was labeling them, and then suddenly they've made a huge step forward, but already it seems they're frustrated with this. They want to win. They were in finals against FaZe at Pro League. They took a map off FaZe there. In this event with FaZe out, they would have thought this is it. We can get this done. But man, oh man, Cloud9 is playing some incredibly good Counter-Strike.
And if you're Cloud9, you had to have known this round was coming. You had to have known it was going to be fast B. You've shut down everything else. They've been leaning on it ENCE so much in this half. Double Molotov at top of ramp. They're forced to run through all the teeth of the hit taken away by the opening 2 kills going to C9. They are up 11-3. We mentioned Cloud9's defense on this map was just so strong. Everyone saw it yesterday here in Dallas against Big. It's being repeated.
And that man wants Hobbit to adopt him, but right now I would say North America has adopted Hobbit. So the crowd is enthralled and enjoying this one just to have the Cloud9 name back at the top. Been a long time since we've had that.
Yesterday against Big, Cloud9 ended their first half on the CT side with a 12-3 scoreline. They're looking to go right back into it. Deja vu for C9. 19 kills on Shiro, 18 on Nathany.
Hobbit. Down middle. Looking for the smokes. Nade into it as well. They're going to back off on the ENCE side. Double position inside Jaguar this time as Inters and Nathany are going to hold hands. Cling together. Molotov, fortunately for them, is going to bounce the other way as well to cover off the cave hole. Anti-flash position. They go in quickly. Has to turn, Nathany. He does. He puts Maiden on 9. He's tagged to 75. He can absolutely win this exchange, but Maiden's ain't better. As Madden actually pulls it around, it's Shiro that has to get aggressive on the site. Hades trying to capitalize. Molotov, though, is it going to extend? Oh, Madden. He can feel it burning the hairs off his shins, but he will stay alive in the corner as Hobbit takes down Snacks. It's still the advantage to C9.
Man advantage to C9, and Shiro is still close by. Axel and Hobbit going to work together to clear mid. They're going to have a fast flank. That's why Shiro's gone completely passive, waiting for this peak. That one exactly. Diha, 1v3, trying to get his team 4 rounds on the board.
Bomb planted. Smoke down at the close lane. Needs to sneak away, but he sneaks directly into where they were walking in from. And the mouse through the hole quietly takes him down from behind. It's Axile, 12-3 at half. Cloud9 are that close to wrapping up Dallas.
From the moment I joined ENCE, like first 1 or 2 weeks, I didn't feel as much confident as I'm now. But like everyone in the team contributed, and especially coach and Snappy, they helped me a lot to gain the confidence back. They let me do the plays I usually do to make me feel confident, and like they helped me a lot. But the first like 1 or 2 weeks, it was a bit rough for me because I just came into the team and structure and everything was different than the past team. So it took some time to fix.
Lots of wall bangs have come and gone. Incredible plays in their day. Incredible moments in history. Some during clutches.
Looking for it, he's got him hunted down. Time is up. Oh my
Some of them simply random.
What?
But one of them was both. And it has stood the test of time.
Sprays here, system trapped in the corner.
This is the shot heard around the world. It was CPL winter 2002. Zaiwu was 2 years old, and Monesi wouldn't be born for another 2 years and 5 months. Justin Sunman Summy was just a quiet kid from Pennsylvania, and he was in a rough spot. One-on-one with the bomb planted. Fake defuse to force a peek. It doesn't come. Another tap on the bomb. Still no movement. Sunman looks both sides of the bomb train, but then he hears a sound cue. Now, what's happening at this time is a weird coincidence of rare events. Back then, technology was different. Keyboards used a PS2 plug as USB wasn't widespread, and keyboard drivers were simply not universal. This ancient technology, combined with the lack of appropriate drivers, didn't let Sunman both crouch and defuse at the same time. It simply doesn't work like that. With this unbeknownst to Sunman himself, he instead believes he forgot to bind his defuse key. Out of frustration of realizing the round is impossible to win, Sunman fires off a random shot into the wall. And it's a miraculous shot. Through 2 walls, at an angle, into his opponent, whom he never even saw. He then returns to defuse the bomb, standing this time, and wins the round. His team would go on to win the match, one of the greatest upset wins of the era.
4 rounds left for Cloud9 to be absolutely delighted in Dallas, and ENCE are so far behind. 12-3, they need everything right now. All of the best performances individually, the luck and the momentum have to start working in their favor if there's any chance.
4 rounds left for Cloud9 to complete a journey that's taken a year and a half to get here, that's taken numerous disappointing finishes and results, culminating in this incredible performance on the grand final stage in Dallas. That ever-elusive trophy.
And backing off, Snacks to do it. Doubling up though. Exile and Hobbit. Snappy's late to mid. He knows there's still one in there. Duelist to drop down his mate. No, he's he didn't realize there was one there. I thought he was checking it. I thought he heard Hobbit go to that corner. He does not. But they still get the next kill, which keeps it close, keeps it possible. They can't cover off every angle though as Inters walks out. Hades preoccupied, and it's on just Madden left. Bomb down, smoke in position. One in the corner boosted, one up close. As he walks in, he's spotted. It's Cloud9 now with 13-3 to go.
That's the dagger. That's the one. If you're ENCE, I don't think you can recover from it, and you have to buy in this second round. You're too far away to not invest here, to not take the risk. Man, the trading from Cloud9 is just so good. Hobbit, what an incredible round. You're right, here's the sound cue, ready for Snappy's peak, and no chance for Madden in the 1v3. 10-round lead for C9, 3 rounds away from the silver plate.
Hades does get good damage into Nafni. He can't back off on that either. They need to keep going forward. He'll be sacrificial, nearly doubling up. Snappy does capitalize on Snacks' damage and puts Inters down. So a 3-on-3 ensues, and with the play slowing slightly, no, they can't get more guns, but they can get more setups, more angles. Exile takes that away from them, and here comes Hobbit. Madden again in a 1-on-3.
No matter what the danger is, no matter what the obstacle is, Cloud9's coming out on top. Another 1v3 for Madden. And a dangerous, deadly crossfire to get through first. Can't complete Hobbit. The re-swing is there. Double kill from Hobbit and Cloud9 at just 2 rounds away.
Guns purchased. Going for speed as they pick up 1 AK, 2 Galils, but the MAC-10s importantly for both Inters and Nafni. We've touched on it. Individual prowess. Both Shiro and Exile, the 2 highest rated players in the group stage. Exile has been incredible as well in the playoffs. Shiro is looking great again as he starts off against Hades. And Hobbit today as well in this finals. So spectacular in the first 2 maps. Shiro doubles up, Snacks goes down. We're looking potentially at map and series point right now. Championship point for Cloud9. Don't rule out this MP9 though from Snappy. Inters is going to put Dia down.
Yeah, he is. Inters, 1 more kill to find. ENCE have no feel in this game. Cloud9 have knocked them off tilt.
Done. Inters has it, walking out, 1 to go. And ENCE know it's inevitable now, but how much salvage pride can they put on the line? Nothing stands in the way other than a few kills for Cloud9.
This is going to be a special championship for Cloud9 here in Dallas, winning over the crowd, the fans. Something they've never had at any previous tournament. First time on this grand final stage. First trophy for most of these players.
Goes to show you the power of a good org as well, as Cloud9's brand is clearly still strong in North America.
A victory they'll never forget. Just 1 round away, 12 chances to grab it. ENCE has been so impressive throughout this tournament, impressive what they've been able to do with Snacks standing in. But Cloud9 is just too good. With the confidence that they've built up throughout this event, they cannot be stopped, not by anyone.
Didn't make the playoffs of the major, fell shy in Katowice, have yet to have a stage really become theirs, but this one absolutely is.
Not just the stage, the whole arena is theirs. Everything about this event has been for Cloud9 ever since that victory over FaZe. We knew it would propel them to new heights, and Cloud9, they are your Dallas champions.
crowd loves it. They do too. This is the confidence they need. This is the team that needed to take this step forward to get over the hurdle of the stage.
This has been a search for the next step of contenders who can challenge FaZe moving forward. And Cloud9 have answered that question, because this team isn't just a contender here in Dallas. This team is going to be a contender moving forward. This team is going to be dangerous to everyone.
Jack on stage, the man who made the decision to bring these guys aboard. Having given up on a project just a few years ago, the Cloud9 name was synonymous with Counter-Strike. It's back, and they can keep their heads in the cloud, because dreams won't die in Dallas. It's delicious, it's destructive.
It's destiny.
It is destiny. And it is absolutely noticed for the rest of the Counter-Strike scene, as these guys will take a step forward on a stage that they have not yet taken, towards the front, toward a crowd that absolutely adopted them. NA has a new adopted team in Cloud9 directly, and they even want Jack to go for the trophy. IEM champions, Cloud9 in Dallas.
Cloud9 have done it in Dallas. Finally, Cloud9 getting another Counter-Strike trophy. And Nafana, you are the man to do it on a stage finally. What does it feel like, mate? I know you've been waiting for this.
Yes, I mean, it's an amazing feeling. We have a lot of fans here, and it helped us a lot. I mean, that's mean for us a lot. So, yeah.
Now, we spoke about what you were able to do on the online era, right? You've won big tournaments, you've had it. But how does it feel in terms of the difference when you've done it here on a stage? What's that feeling like when you managed to jump up and you finally knew you secured it?
Honestly, I probably didn't understand it yet. I mean, I have a lot of different emotions, and we just really need this win. So I'm happy that we did it.
And does Dallas feel like home?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really in home. A lot of people support us, and it's mean a lot for us.
Now, Hobbit, you've been here before. You joined these young guys, right? And you wanted to make a big dent. You found your success online, but you're waiting for that next hurdle. How proud are you of your teammates? Like you spoke to me before, right? This was a team performance, not just one player. What does it feel?
I mean, I'm always saying that these guys are amazing. And, you know, I told you guys, we're gonna win some LAN tournaments. We're gonna win a lot of tournaments in the future. Just believe us. We're gonna bring a lot of trophies to Cloud9, I'm pretty sure. Big thanks to Cloud9, big thanks to Jack for this opportunity, right? We just needed it. Now we have opportunity, everything in our hands. Guys, I just told you, we are working a lot, and I believe in my team for 100%.
And do you think now this is you guys over the hurdle, the stage fright is gone, this is where you can bring back that dominance?
I mean, yes. Guys, big thanks for support. It's amazing.
Now, Hobbit, I'm going to give you this pen. and you're going to go off and sign that. Each of you have got to do this. Come on, Dallas, make some noise for your champions, Cloud9!
Coming right here, a team that saw the ups and downs of the past few years from a front row perspective now, hoisting a trophy here in Dallas. You do love to see it, Maui.
You do, you do. This was such a tough victory for them. They had to beat the best teams in the tournament. They did. They passed with flying colors, and under their new org banner, took them 2 tournaments to win it all. This is a new look for Cloud9, and I'm loving it.
I'm just hoping we're starting. I'm hoping we're just starting a new story now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're starting something for this roster. Of course, we have been patient. We have been demanding results coming in from them, and they have delivered massively here in this arena. They leave the trophy, and they deserve it.
Yeah, and just seeing this happen on North American soil right here in Dallas, I gotta say today is a pretty proud day to be a C9 alum.
USA.
USA indeed. I don't know if one more is back in store. You guys feeling it, Dallas? USA. USA. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Some people say you need a vibe check around here, but Dallas, you don't need a damn vibe check.
This crowd has
You
been
need a
spectacular.
cage. You guys are animals out here. I appreciate you guys coming out all week long. Yes, indeed. Champions crowned. Maniac, I'm looking to you for some answers here, maybe even some commiserations sent the Snacks way.
Yeah, listen, for ENCE, of course, commiserations. I think they will leave Dallas and fly back home with no regrets. I think that's how we have to look at it. We can do nothing but honor the path they had in this tournament. They really fought with all the bravery they could. Snacks displayed a performance that we hadn't seen coming. I think Snappy ran out of steam towards the end. He ran out of energy. But can we really fault them? I don't think they had the tools in the arsenal to fight back, where you would hope for an individual to step up. I mean, it's obvious that in the last map, you could see it's not even a momentum. It's a tsunami at this point. There's nothing that is stopping Cloud9. And maybe Spinks at that time could have made a difference, but I don't think we should fault ENCE too much for that.
With the situation that ENCE were facing, with it being Snacks for Spinks, no one thought that they should have made it this far, but they did. They kept beating every opponent in front of them. Obviously,